Yeah, again, spoiler alert for season 2 of The Last of Us. Just press pause after Dina, not Dinah, Dina, just told her story to Ellie about what happened to her family. And yes, it shows they're pretty screwed up, and it shows their motivation and what they have in common and all this, which is unhealthy, right? It's not like it's a more evolved human race that's going to come out of this, right? So, also, like you see all the different sects of crazy people that kind of form different groups of different craziness for different reasons of their craziness. And again, we're so disconnected from the natural world. Is more about collaboration and cooperation and symbiosis. And of course, you don't see the infected fungi zombies turn against each other, right? So the end of this story, whether there's the odd immune person or not, is and again, would there have been a medicine if Joel hadn't rescued her that would have maybe kept our numbers up a bit more? But the thing is that a medicine like people do today doesn't make you undergo the maturation process or the self-actualization into becoming sentient or sapient and or sapient creatures. It doesn't make you humans. It doesn't make you pursue and seek and understand the importance of personal development. Medicines just kind of shift a little bit of the ecological numbers of populations for a little bit. But it's all about the evolution to be more connected to the natural world and this collaboration, cooperation, symbiosis. This participation into higher forms of carbon-based life forms through evolution. And of course, I've never really seen science fiction except for Gaia in Isaac Asimov's Foundation series. I don't know how they may or may not incorporate that in the Apple TV series, but it'd be interesting to see if they kind of see that that's how, let's say, God's gift to the planet would be Gaia, would be right, would be where there's no gods, there's just the greater whole of the biosphere as the creator, as the priority of what to kind of focus on and show gratitude and give thanks to and get your wisdom from, right? Except that requires, again, a species we have not become, and it's too late to become that. Because it'd been interesting if their love would have been their priority, love, not revenge. So they don't have somebody else do revenge and hunt their community down. And but if their love would have been what they prioritized instead of justifying their traumas as a way to do justice, and justice is just being a murderer, because I mean, if you get revenge, you're a murderer, right? It doesn't stop. It's murder, 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 war, murder, murder, war, revenge, whatever, justice, whatever you want to call it. That's all it is. It's too bad that they didn't have role models, and of course, it's not more likely to get role models for humanity. What that would look like, after an apocalypse or during an apocalypse, that's going to be even worse. People will justify whatever actions of hatred and violence and sickness that they don't want to heal in themselves. So I don't know where this series is going, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be impressed with any humanity, no matter how touching certain moments might be. Again, it doesn't show a species. It shows just the odd character in here and there. And if you want to get hope from one or two characters here and there that are fictional, instead of actually choosing in your life to role model, even if nobody else around you ever does it, what personal development looks like, then that's a real reality based hope that you can control. But I don't meet people like that.